Hi, I'm Mr. Jody. Do you think that you are wise? Today, I want to talk about wisdom. Wisdom is knowledge and judgment. In other words, knowing how to use or apply what you know. It's kind of like this pop can. If I take this pop can and I shake it up and shake it up and shake it up and shake it up, oh, I want to drink a pop. I'm going to open it right now. No. You know better, don't you? If I take this pop can and I shake it up, you know you have the knowledge that it's building up lots of pressure in here. Wisdom says, don't open that. It allows you to apply that knowledge that you have. Because if you open it right now, sploosh, you're going to get sprayed in the face. You see, what does the Bible say about wisdom? I want to read a Bible verse to you. This is in the book of Proverbs. Proverbs chapter 2, verse 6. Listen to this. For the Lord gives wisdom. From his mouth come knowledge and understanding. Right there it is. You see, where does wisdom come from? Wisdom comes from God. For the Lord gives wisdom. And what does he give? He gives knowledge and understanding. You see, wisdom is more than just knowing stuff. I know a lot of people that know lots of stuff. They're pretty good. They could take quizzes all day long. They could pass tests no problem because they know so much stuff. But when it comes to being able to apply what they know, they kind of fall short. Let me show you a little bit about what I mean. Let me take this pop can. I'm going to put it inside the box. And when I put the pop can inside the box, let's close up tight like this. The pop can is now inside the box. It is a real pop can. Yes, it is. You see that pop can right there? That pop can reminds me of a little bit about wisdom is what wisdom is. Wisdom is not just simply knowledge. It's not just simply knowing stuff. In other words, you can't take away knowledge. You have to have knowledge. You do have to know things to be wise. But it's also, ready? There, I got it. Whew. That was tough. But knowledge is part of wisdom, but it's not all of what wisdom is. Knowledge, you do need to know things, but you also need to have understanding. You need to know how to use the things that you know. You see, guys, let me take that pop can. You probably right now know that that pop can, if I were to take these steel blades and try to slice it through the pop can, that's impossible. It can't happen. That would be knowledge. You would know that. It can't really truly happen, can it? Can you really slice a metal blade directly through a pop can? Well, not in the real world we can't do that. That can't really physically happen. It would be impossible for that to happen. And then if you think, well, okay, maybe I could just take that pop can and I could take part of it away. There we go. I'll just move part of it like this over there. Is that possible to do? There we go. Phew. Is that possible? Well, again, not in the real world. That's not possible. You see, that's the same thing with wisdom. We have to have knowledge to be wise. We have to know things, but we also have to have experience. We have to have judgment. We have to be able to use that knowledge that we have. We have to know when to apply that knowledge that we have. And we have to understand, where does true wisdom come from? Wisdom comes from God. God helps us with knowledge on how to live in this world. God helps us with knowledge on how to apply what we've learned to our life so that we can live a life for Him, for God. What kind of wisdom do you have? You know, Solomon in the Bible, he was viewed as one of the wisest men in the world because he asked God for wisdom. And you know what God did? God gave him that wisdom. You see, we have the same God. If we lack wisdom, you know what the Bible tells us we need to do? We need to ask God. So how about you today? Are you wise? Do you have wisdom? Do you have knowledge and understanding? You can't have one without the other to be truly wise. I know what you're thinking. That's not a real pop can. Well, you know what? It is a real pop can. And, it's delicious.